I want a big party as I'm about to turn 30. I wish there's a stable man around. Maybe I'll be looking forward to receiving an engagement ring too. I really want the man for me, just like Dami got Achike and just like one of my friends who is already married now. We call her Uzo. She got married to Toby. I heard she's already pregnant and expecting her first child. What's really happening to me? What kind of bad luck is this? Why am I even fooling? There is no way I can possibly find a well-to-do guy that will fit into my description before 14th of next month. I remember there was a time Dami boyfriend took us out. No, it was twice, not once, and it was one of the most amazing and expensive places on earth. That was one of the time in my life that I felt alive, so much alive. A place where big boys and pretty ladies hang out. People like myself. They call it Unique Pleasure Lodge, and it feels like it me. I know my pockets are running empty. I don't have a car or wardrobe filled with expensive wares, bags, or shoes. My rent just expired last week, and very soon that shred-looking landlady will start knocking my door to ask for her money. I have many things on my sleeve, combined with the fact that I'm going to be turning 30 by next month. Is this life really worth living? The more I struggle to get to the top, the more I find myself still crawling on the bottom. The top is still unrealistic and my mates are running ahead of me. By weekend, I will gather the little money I have at hand and go and call an Uber driver who will take me to Unique Pleasure Lodge. I want to chill out, hang out with those that matter. So celebrity are mostly seen hanging out with babes there. It's a lively place and I can't be boring myself to death in this lone house. I want to be seen in the circle of the rich and famous. Who knows? I may get lucky and a good looking in face and pocket and outgoing gentleman may notice me. And with this thought of mine, I began counting days to weekend. Thursday gradually came, but instead of running fast, the day became too slow. I couldn't do anything than to watch and wait. Finally, Saturday arrived. I waited for evening to come before getting ready. The clothes I planned on wearing was already assembled on my mind. Oh, the jewelries were top notch and all good. It will make me outstanding. All thanks to Lukman, the shoe and many dinner lobby bag that I bought expensive when I was dating Lukman, the jewelry dealer. I miss Lukman. Let me tell you a short story about Lukman, the big news. He accused me of stealing some of his jewelry and I denied it because I wasn't the one. I know I can be too forward, but believe me when I say I didn't do a thing. I know he gave me a lot of expensive things, including fine jewelry, but I needed more. I saw two beautiful ones that I liked so much. I asked him to give me, but he refused. I keep pestering him for it, but he still refused and gave his reason, which I took and decided not to trouble him again. I've made a joke earlier before the jewelry got missing. I told him that if he doesn't give them to me, I may send a rat to sneak it away. We both laughed over the joke. I was surprised when he called one fateful morning asking me to return the stolen items. I told him I wasn't the one, but he didn't believe me. He even threatened to involve the police if I don't return the missing expensive jewelry. I wasn't afraid of his threats. I asked him to go ahead because I was innocent. I even told him to ask his staff. It's probably one of them that took it, or a customer, but he insisted that I was the one. Well, that was how we went separate ways. He called me names like Gold Digger, the Lying Slut, and many other horrifying names. I was so pained that I received such insults from a man. The most painful part was mainly because I was innocent of the whole accusation. If I had taken those items, I wouldn't have mind being called anything, but I didn't. Well, I also gave him his own dose of medicine as a send-off, a whole load, well-packaged insult I sent right after him. I moved on with my life. After 3 months, he started calling me to inform me that it was one of his staff that stole it. He apologized and was ready to make it up to me. You can't insult me the way you did and expect me to return back to your arm. I know I have bills to pay and I know Lukman will pamper me very well, this time after my vindication. But I still have my pride and dignity. The way he insulted me is beyond repair and I am sorry note that he was giving me can't remedy the damages. I told him that I had forgiven him and forgotten the whole chaotic drama, but it's actually a lie. I might have forgiven, but deep down, who will forget such a huge accusation that was labeled down your throat? That was how the whole thing ended with Lukman. I had many gifts and jewelry during his regime, and he's still serving me and will continue to serve me until I have no use for it again. I got ready as planned, and I made sure everything I wore was classy. I took time to apply my makeup and arrange my hair. I sprayed my Franklin perfume. It has one of the nicest fragrance I've ever come across. It was a gift from one of my dear friends, and ever since I've been pinching it. If I'm not going anywhere, I won't spray it at all, and that was how it lasted for me up to now. The good part is that it lasts so long on my body before fading off. After spraying it, I checked the remaining one, and it was remaining just small. It made me, but I understand the part that it cannot last forever. I checked myself all over again before leaving. My Uber was already outside waiting for me as I stepped out. Funny enough, the Uber driver gave me a nice compliment on my look and dressing. As I arrived at the Unique Pleasure Lodge, I noticed some guys standing beside their car, either on phone talking with a woman or with their fellow guys. I was happy that the Uber I took was a neat and a fine car, though probably as well as my car. My driver dropped me off, which is not a bad assumption at all. I can't possibly dress up like this with my login and start jumping bike. That would be too embarrassing. I did what I feel is best for me, and I'm feeling very proud of myself. I made sure that every step counts. As I launched my Gucci black bender eye shade on, I can feel their eyes behind my back as I walk in majestically. The place was a little crowded, but I know I cannot dress up like this, and one rich and famous won't notice me. I sat at the bar sipping my 2 shots of drink, something I can afford. I don't want to get my hopes too high and get disappointed. I'm not the only good looking lady sitting idle and waiting for a catch. I've gotten my hopes high in 2 occasions. I don't want to make it third. I'll just sit here and sip my drink slowly, but with a pride like that of peacock, as if I do not care about anybody. Deep down, I care, and I'm praying to the God of luck to favor me with a good-looking man, both in look and in pocket. I will sit and pretend to be fine and act like I can buy the entire building with everyone in it. Despite how classy I was looking, the only money with me is my transportation back home, just in case my whole plan fails. It happens, but I'm hoping that I will not return home this same way I left. I want a fine looking man like Chike, but where are the men I dressed to kill for? Why are they not approaching me and checking me out? Wait a minute, did they think I came with a man, or maybe I have a boyfriend? Why am I still sitting alone with this single drink when I should be taking like 4 to 6 shots by now with the way I look? Hello beauty. Oh, thank goodness, somebody finally had the courage to approach me. I'll pretend like I did not hear him or even know that he was standing beside me with the finest cologne ever. Pretty lady, is the seat beside you vacant? Can I join you? He said again while moving closer. Why does this sound so familiar? Why do I care? Let me just check out his look before asking him to sit. Chike. As I look up from my high seat, I almost scream out of shock. Thanks goodness that I did not fall off my chair. Lo and behold, it was the devil himself. Yes, Chike. It was Chike, Damis man. He was looking lavish and I couldn't help but stare with pleasure. He was smiling from ear to ear as he took a seat beside me. Nike, I started you from a distance and knew you were the one. You are looking good, babe. What are you doing here all by yourself? Could this be a mere coincidence? I thought within myself, oh my, could this be my own Chike in a familiar body? Or is it Damis Chike? Thank you for your time and anticipate episode 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Frida's Vlog and follow me on my Facebook account Sam Abigail. So thank you very much. Bye.